Hi, my name is Mike and welcome to my vlog about football in general and Burnley FC in particular. A vlog that this week listened to the Bournemouth fans singing Bournemouth Till I Die and thought to itself, yeah, that place is kind of known for that. Clarets draw 0-0 against the aforementioned AFC Bournemouth. A game that many people are describing as dull, boring, tepid and not particularly memorable. So in terms of entertainment this season, it clears a pretty low bar. I thought it was an okay game. It was the definition of mid. It was the definition of, whatever. It happened. I wasn't bored for once. I wasn't annoyed much. Was it entertaining? Ish. A very ish game. Bournemouth came here, I think 10 unbeaten or something stupid like that. On the edges of looking at European paces. I didn't think they seemed all that, to be honest. Did we look particularly good? No. Did we look particularly bad? No. Bit of a weird one, really. Especially after an opening where we almost scored with Jane Anthony in the first couple of minutes and then they just went down the other end and we had one cleared off the line and then from the subsequent corner they had a guy completely open. Oof, the set piece coach, just have a look next time there is a corner or whatever, just look at the set piece coach, the relationship between the set piece coach and the players, because I have no idea what's going on there. And as for the rest of the game, we had a couple of chances, they had a couple of chances. Anthony had one off the bar. Could he have done better? People are saying he could have done better. I'm like, that's pretty hard to do. I think it came to him on the volley. Did well enough to keep it close. They had chances near the end. Did we deserve to win? No. Did we deserve to lose? No. Same for them. At the end of the day, 90 minutes, wasn't bad. Shake hands, go on, do something else. Kind of hard to decide what we're going to talk about this week. In terms of the lineup, Lyle Foster was this week's guy sent out to fail. Foster, I'll come to in a sec, but he's come out, I think we're playing with Fleming, always been on the left. This time, he's playing on the right. He's not a winger. He's never been a winger. You're putting him out on the right, he's going to fail. It's not as if we have a right winger there called Jacob Brun-Larsen, who you refuse to play, despite the fact that at the start of the season when we looked good, he looked good playing on the right wing. But anyway, so Foster was this week's player sent out to fail. But in terms of Lyle Foster in general, I said this before way back when, and I've kept saying this, there's a player there. There is a player there. You can see why we bought him. You can see why the data guys love him and all that good stuff. But at no point has he ever seemed like he fits in a team. At no point have we ever seen him click with another player on the same team to form that relationship and understanding. Now, some of that is due to injury and some of that is due to absence and some of that is due to just simply not getting time in the team. But there have been so many glimpses. You can kind of sort of see it. But I think this time is up, we cut our losses and they've been fairly substantial losses, I think, and just go, look, time to just reset for us, for you. I think it's a shame. Like I say, I've always said there is a player there. I just have not seen him fit. He's always been a square peg in a round hole. But then, you play him out on the right wing. If you'd asked me, should we play Foster on a right wing? No, absolutely not. He's not that. There was that thing in the first half where people are screaming at him he should have shot. I think the ball was played to him behind him. That's another thing the team are not doing. We cannot seem to pick a pass at all. Partly a confidence thing, but we just don't seem to be able to actually pass to players' feet, especially with players running forward. So, anyway, that was kind of Foster. Other performances, Jane Anthony was quite good. I didn't think he was man of the match. I thought Hannibal was man of the match, despite the fact that Hannibal, again, couldn't really pick a pass out to a teammate, although he did better than last week, Brentford. I think it was Hannibal again. I think Walker was okay. Hartman back in. Good. That back four, a little bit ropey, but Bournemouth... I thought Bournemouth might have caused us more problems than they did, but... they didn't, so that looked alright. Shame to see a Stev go off and Worrell come on. I'm not sure whether we're going to see a Stev for a couple of weeks because he was limping well before he went down. And bringing Worrell on I understand why Worrell wasn't starting, because ultimately he's very, very slow against a fairly pacey Bournemouth. So no complaints there. Josh Laron was Josh Laron. Just doing what he can, ultimately. We couldn't really bring Edwards on until about half hour to go because of the injury history, I get that. But substituting our creative fullback at that point, and then at the end only going to, bro you with 2 minutes to go because you've settled for a point and Bournemouth are trying to score. That's Parker in a nutshell, isn't it? That's this manager in a nutshell. And what more can I say? Apart from, I do keep an eye on forums. We'll talk about forums in a second. I do keep an eye on other YouTubes and podcasts and stuff like that. I don't listen to them religiously. I don't listen to them every week. I did find it kind of amusing that a lot of people were making comments about Parker Ball that I was making in December 2024. I was a couple of them and I nearly spat my tea out when I heard them. But this is what it is. This is where we are. We should have got rid of the manager a while ago. But we're in a situation where the board are doing anything to avoid doing anything. And we're stuck with him till the end of the season. There are 4 home games left to go. I thankfully missed 2 of them. And I mean that. I thankfully missed 2 of them. I've only got 2. I might not even be at one of them as well. So I may only have 1 home game left. And mercifully this season will come to an end. And hopefully Parker's time as manager will come to an end before we go into next season. But then you get the inevitable discussion. This manager needs to go. We're better off without this manager. But he got 100 points. It's a numbers game, is it? Right, okay. How about these numbers? 1 win in 21 and 9 in 63. Yeah, but he got 100 points. 11 home games now to win, tying a club record. Yeah, but we got 100 points. Okay, we're going to get relegated. We're worse than Vincent Kompany's season. Everybody was saying, better than Kompany. Right, up until this point, seemed to have stopped saying that. Squirrel! Look, squirrel! Hang on a second, we're talking about the facts here. Why are you having a go at me? You must have an agenda. Have you got an agenda? Oh, fuck off, you tedious bastard. Oh, it's abuse now, is it? Oh, why are you so combative? It's just my opinion. Yeah, opinions are like arseholes. Yours is full of shit. Okay? And I'm going to leave that in. Because this is my vlog and I can say what I like rather than having to actually hold my tongue online in other forums, which I do, by the way. People are pointing now to the fact that we got points against Man United, Liverpool and Spurs, trying to gaslight you into forgetting how we did it, and it was only 6 fucking weeks ago. Oh, don't ignore how that happened. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Pay no attention to your lying eyes. We got 100 points and points against from draws and Man United and Liverpool and Spurs. And I just go, fuck you. Come on. It's the Michael Gove. And then they just go, oh, you're all offensive online. You're doing the Michael Gove bullshit. The one where you deliberately wind up the opponent to turn around in a debate, and it ain't a bloody debate, but you're doing it in order to basically go, this look what they're doing. It's outrageous. This is supposed to be a discussion. No, you're just basically bullshitting your way through the discussion, and I don't stand for it. One of these things, I have one of these brains. A, I remember what people say. B, I don't suffer fools gladly. I don't suffer illogical arguments because I've got a brain that is very logical and deals with arguments in a certain way. So if you want to turn around and say 100 points, okay, you got 100 points last year. Okay, 9 in 63. Oh, that doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Because if it's 100 points and not how we get the 100 points, then surely it's 9 in 63, but not how we get the 9 in 63. Yeah, but we got the points against Man United, Spurs and Liverpool. Fuck off. Just fuck right off. I've never really fucking ranted on one of these. I've never really gone for it. But I am getting so tired of dealing with idiots. I am getting so tired of dealing with the comments by people who are so invested. It's like they're on the deck of the Titanic defending the captain driving it into the iceberg. And not while the Titanic's sinking, but while it's on the fucking ocean floor and James Cameron is filming you for a documentary in one of his submersibles. And you're still fucking defending it. And yeah, you're probably wondering, wow, I'm pretty wound up for a 0-0 nothing draw against Bournemouth. Yeah, actually I am. And I haven't even had any coffee today because I don't really drink coffee. But anyway, yeah, this is where I am with things. I'm sat there watching a tepid game, a boring game. Well, not a boring game, a ish game. Just going, well, actually, this is quite good compared to. And everyone else is still going, oh, well, it's the recruitment. Lyle Foster playing on the right wing is not the fucking recruitment, okay? And it ain't about people getting angry because the turf was just quiet. The turf was just resigned. The turf is long past getting the manager out, really. The crowd is like, we're just like I said in December 2024, I'm just bored shitless and I don't care anymore. The turf is 20-odd thousand people. Well, actually, quite a few empty seats yesterday of apathy. I often have my half-brother ringing me up, asking me to buy tickets for a game. Even though we've not been particularly winning games, I buy tickets on his behalf for various reasons. Hasn't phoned me since the Mansfield game. He's not interested anymore. He's not paying his money because he's got a choice to pay his money. He's not paying his money anymore to come and see him. I go because I got a season ticket. And I sit there and I watch Lyle Foster on the right wing, and then I have to read people going, he got 100 points, it's definitely the recruitment. Oh, it's the board. Fuck off. Just fuck off. I didn't think this was going to happen, but it's kind of nice to finally... This is what I'm kind of sort of sometimes like. This is the one, when I said I went ranty last time, I was kind of ranty with a point. This is me just swearing now. This is me just going, I'm sick of dealing with fucking idiots online. And they turn round and have a go. And here's the fun bit. Why are you so combative off the mic, on the internet, Mike? Well, first off, I've been on the internet for, he says, looking at the clock, 35 years. I've been dealing with forums and online interactions for 35 years. I've seen it all, right? I've seen how people work online and how debates go and all that kind of stuff. And I know from experience what a flame war is. You probably won't even know what a flame war is. That's what it used to be called. Anyway, as people who know me will tell you, this is calm me. This is middle-aged, plus middle-aged me on the internet. Because if you were around me 20, 30 years ago, trust me, that was not going to be a pleasant interaction if I disagreed with you. Now, I'm not particularly proud of that, but people may have noticed with my interactions online that I have a certain way with words that I'm quite good with. And I usually use them. I write in a certain style. That was the thing I got last week. Why do you write in that style? Because it's me. It's my fucking voice. I'm allowed to write in that fucking voice. I'm allowed to write like me. Sorry. If that upsets you, fuck off. Because I get tired. Part of the doing this vlog is to do it my way. It's not to do what other vlogs do. It's not to do what I call match of the day voice or football pundit voice. It's to talk about how I feel. And I am just simply fucked off with a significant number of people who are supporting Burnley Football Club. And they are supporters, and they are entitled to their opinions, but those opinions have to be rooted in fucking reality. And those opinions have to be rooted in not looking at the one thing, he got 100 points last year, and ignoring everything else. Because if you look at that one thing and everything else is ignored, are you surprised when the sun rises every day? Or when the tide goes in, and then suddenly it goes out? Because you forgot it came in. And you forgot it got out, it come back in. Oh my God, he got 100 points. Yeah, we were bored shitless doing it. You want numbers? Okay, let's go through some numbers. 100 points. Yeah. Scored 69 goals. Yeah. Leeds' goal difference was plus 65. Take their goal difference off and we scored four more goals all season. They're the bloody champions. And we still got up. 100 points. Oh, so the missing link this year is Josh fucking Brownhill? Really? Josh Brownhill is the reason we're not staying up? Really? Okay. Cloud Cuckoo Land. You're all in Cloud Cuckoo Land. Not all of you. The right thinking people. Or not. And is it a minority? Yeah, it is a minority. I think everyone's just had enough of this manager as it is. But there are some doing the old, they're still fighting the war. They're still fighting the Second World War. And anyway, I have no idea where this came from. And I am genuinely wondering whether I put this up or whether I take it down and, probably do it properly. But I think I've enjoyed myself too much doing this. I think I've got this off my chest now. I feel better for turning round and going, you are an idiot if you are defending this manager still. You are genuinely an idiot. And I don't care whether you call me deranged. And I don't care whether you say I've got an agenda or an obsession. Because that's a little mental health slur that comes out. Oh, you're obsessed. You must be deranged. Interesting how the mental health slurs come out when someone cannot deal with a difference of opinion. It's called projection, by the way. But it's interesting how the mental health slurs come out when someone is faced with a difference of opinion, when someone is sitting there with X's and O's and numbers and facts, and yet, well, like wider society, we're in this idea that someone's opinion trumps reality, someone's opinion trumps facts, and someone's opinion is more important than the actual truth. But there you go. And again, we're in a world that's taught computers how to be wrong. So, anyway. Right, okay. End of this one. It's Incoherent. It doesn't have a point, and it's spent a lot of time not talking about the match. And I don't care. Will it get me banned from online forums? Probably. Will it make me, care about that? Not really. I don't know. I've had fun with this one. I haven't quite gone full dangle with it, but fuck it. This is how I feel. This is how, I can't take it out on the pitch because the players are doing what they're told to do. I'm not taking it out on the manager because that's a waste of time. And besides, what's the point? But morons on the internet with stupid opinions, fair game to me, have been for 36 years. And this is me being nice. So, I'm going to look back on this one and think about it. And if it's there, I think I might post it and not actually kind of post links to it. Because I think that's unfair. I think that's probably looking, is the wrong side of, not the wrong side, but it's kind of close to trolling. And I don't really want it. I've never been a troll. I've always called a spade a spade. I've always called an idiot. But trolling is not my style, never has been. So I think I'm not going to publicise this one, but I think I might well put it up. In the meantime, we have a month. April 11th is the next home game, I think. Brighton. I likely am going to be there. It's up in the air. It's a bit of a game day decision. I know that now. But I kind of want to be there, and I'm planning to be there. But in the meantime, what do you think? Leave a comment below. Yeah, so, why don't you give me a like, give me a subscribe, maybe leave a comment below. That would be interesting. In the meantime, this has been total self-indulgence, and up the Clarets.